Oh, hi. Who are you? Well, I Rainbow Bright. And I Starlight. You can't see me in the film. And I'm Twink, even though my legs are sticking out in this film. Alright, okay. I Sailor Moon, Serena. And I Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear High Darien here. Well, it is good to get to meet some of my other Deek brothers and Deek sister. You're my Deek. You're my Deek's sister? Sailor Moon says. Yes, Sailor Moon, I am your Deek's sister, believe it or not. And I'm between 84YL, the Hallmark business, worked a deal with Deek Glee to make my drawing show, which, yes, was a drawing show from Dawnland because Deek had worked with a business known as TMS, and they're the ones that did the drawing work on my show. So, yes, I'm your Deek sister. And Twink says, I guess that would mean that Tuxedo Mask or Evening Wear Hide is your Deek brother then, Rainbow. Yes, you would be right. You're right, Rainbow Bright. You're right, Twink. You're all right about that. Sailor Moon and myself are your Deek brother and your Deek sister. And it was Deek Glee that got the rights to our show and 9 between 95YL to 9 between 98YL to put it into English. And since Toei already did the drawing work already, they just had to put English to it and skim it and shift it a little. So they didn't have to do that, you know? So they didn't have to work through the TSM folks, which they no longer worked with anymore. So what is your whole deal, Sailor Moon says? What's your whole deal? What do you do? What do I do? Well, I bring cast. I bring light and brightness into the world, Sailor Moon. Tuxedo Max, Evening Wear Hide. With the Starhurst here. Twink, would you like to show Serena and Darien how the Starhurst work? Yeah. You see, the Starhurst, we get them from a hollow in Rainbow Land. Then they're smashed it up, and then they are then cut into shapes. Then the shapes are heated up. Then the shapes are put into this tool, and then shoots out a smokestack to the rest of all the worlds. But sometimes that's not enough, and sometimes Starhurst has to be worked with rainbows, rainbow strap or cast strap or whatever you want to call it. Well, that's kind of interesting, Tuxedo Mask. That's kind of interesting, Twink. That's truly cool, Twink. Truly cool, Twink, about all of that. That is a cool thing. So, do you have any foes where you come from? Because we have many. I'd like to know. We got many foes in our world, and a lot of them happen to be like, the Dark Kingdom, the Dead Moon, the Doom Tree Outsiders, which were truly the Tree of Life Outsiders, the the team of bad behavior, also known as the Heart Snatchers, the Dead Moon Big Top, just to name a few of them out there. Well, believe it or not, I do got foes in my world too. The foes that I have in my world, once upon a time, was the King of Shadows, who is the Overwatcher of Rainbow Land, who took it over from whoever was lording over it before me. And with the help of God and Jesus, I freed all the cast workers, and I beat the King of Shadows. Let's not forget about how I fought the two-headed lindworm and a weird bird, and almost fell off a bridge once and all that other fun shit. And I also fought Murky Dismal or Murkwell Dismal and Lurky for about 40 years or so with their goals to take cast and light and brightness out of the world. And then I fought the Dark Aldeling at least 2 times. Once when she was taking over a world called Spectra to stop the sun from stop, because she couldn't lord over the world, so she wanted to take it over. And then when she came to Rainbow Land, saying that she was the queen of the elves. Well, that's yeah, and all that is true. It all happened. Starlight says. Rainbow show here didn't have as many sagas as you would think. It had about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Farseer show outstanding sagas, which were mostly just, and then had one film, and then the first following, and it got dropped due to bad watch time. And either this would have been, I don't know, ABC, if ABC was a thing at that time, I guess it was, or CBS was just coming into its thing, I guess it was, or NBC. I guess Fox was around that time, so yeah, they would have had it at one time too. Nickelodeon or Nickel Film Hall would have had, that as well. Well, at the end of the day, Sailor Moon says, you do a lot more you've done a lot to help the Earth, and you've been doing this for 40 years. I've been doing it for like 30 years or 31 years I've been doing this, but you've been doing things way longer than I have. And I knew I had many other Deke brothers and Deke sisters over the years, many other drawing shows that were done by Deke Glee between 83 YL till 9 until 2008 YL. Yes, Sailor Moon, at the end of the day, you do have many Deke brothers and many Deke sisters. Some of them you don't even know, and some of them you do know. Now, I just want to say it was wonderful getting to meet you, Sailor Moon, to meet you too, Tuxedo Mask, or Anywhere Hide. Well, it was good. It was good meeting you too, Rainbow Brite, and you too, Twink, and you too, Starlight. And we should hang out and meet and talk more times than not, though. All right, I believe we should do that.